Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Last episode we arrived here at Ymir, Rean's hometown, and I want to apologize for the sound in the first two episodes. I didn't realize on my side how loud the game was compared to me. But I hope it should be fixed now. But let's just go. Just gonna go to the Ymir Valley here. I think there's someone we had to talk to here, maybe? Because we had to talk to a couple other people. Yep. Oh, this is the girl that, in the first game, we met her in Legram, I believe. Well, we didn't meet her there. That was the last time we met her, and she was fishing for a golden salmon. I think this is her. Alright, let's see how many little dastardly fishies I can catch today. I wasn't expecting to find someone fishing here. Not like there's a whole lot of monsters here, though, so she should be safe if she doesn't stray too far. And just who might you be? Seem to recall meeting her during one of our field studies. Oh, I recognize you. You're the one of the Thor students who helped me a number of months ago, yes? It's lovely to see you again. Nice to see you again, too. Looks like I was right. Sorry for disturbing you. Oh, there's no need to apologize. Actually, since you are a student of Thor's, you wouldn't happen to know a young man named Kenneth, would you? Kenneth? I do, actually. He's in the Imperial Fishing Club. That's the guy. That's wonderful news. Perhaps you might know where I could find him as well? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I've got no idea. Really? That's not so wonderful. So you know him too? Indeed. When the war first broke out, we fled Trista together. But on the way, he told me that he had something that he needed to take care of and asked me to go on alone. He promised to meet me here in Ymir, but there's been no sign of him since. That's unfortunate. Not that I believe anything untoward could possibly have happened to him, of course. After all, there is nothing in this world that can crush the spirit of us anglers. When it comes to survival, even soldiers can't hold a candle to us. Right, that's a little much. That said, you're looking a little glum. At times like these, there's nothing like a spa fishing to cheer you up. If you know Kenneth, it's only fair for me to assume you're a fan of fishing too. I am, in fact. Kenneth even gave me a title, Red Angler, I think. I don't have my fishing gear with me anymore, though. Red Angler? That means you have caught the famed Guardian. In that case, please take these. Fishing book, feather rod, brown bait. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. Kenneth left me in charge of some of his fishing gear. He instructed me to give them away if I were to cross paths with any promising fellow fishing enthusiast. So go on, they're rightfully yours. It sounds like Kenneth, alright. Thank you very much. And since we've got your new notebook open, I've taken the liberty of writing down your current title to help you keep track. You'll begin as a bronze angler, judged by the same standards as any professional. Aim for the top and become a fishing god. I have plenty of prizes you can exchange your angler points for, so beyond being pure, bloody fun, fishing should prove worth your while. I'll try and do some when I've got the chance then. Let me turn down the game volume a little bit more. Just a little bit, because it seems really, really loud. Tamed a fishing book. Okay, we can fish. And you know I'm doing that right now. I did get the Trista Guardian last time.
Fish here.
Okay, it's still only fishing one spot. Wasn't sure if they changed that at all. It's a bit of a shame though, we had to wait instead of just me fast forwarding until we get a hit. You gotta fish in this game. So useful. At least in the last game, the badges and stuff were pretty strong. But it's a little weird that we got dropped back down to bronze angler. Like I was a red angler in the last game, and they even mentioned it, but they still dropped me down as at the starting level. It's like she doesn't even trust me that I was like being honest. But she also gave me stuff because I was a red angler, so not fully sure how that goes. Okay, we're almost done here. Fishing does seem a little bit harder in this game compared to the last, though. Maybe not harder, but longer, I guess. Is a better word for it. Not even sure what we're doing out here, to be honest. Is it just for us to see the, this fishing girl to get the fishing rod? Not fully sure.
Not bad.
Okay, we can fish one more time. Okay. There we go. Kind of get that out of the way. Most likely, I'm not going to show much more fishing in the game, unless if it's like some major event or like a little quest like we had with her in with Graham. Like I'll show that type of fishing, but oh, I can sense monsters up ahead. I probably shouldn't stray too far from the village. Okay, so we just head back then. And what does she sell anyway? Interesting. Why does that blind have that icon next to it? And a fighter badge. Okay, so there's definitely new, like...
I could probably fish here.
I know, Rean. We were just fishing there. I hope you didn't forget. Early signs of Alzheimer's at this point. Alright, yeah, I guess the Phoenix Wings is where we go next. I guess we had to talk to her and then the other 4 or 5 people, and then we're good to continue with the main story. Oh, this is the inn, right? Or is this the hot spring? Master Rean, you finally awoken. I'm so very relieved to see it. I was terribly worried about you. Thanks for your concern, Mr. Baggins. Although I'd prefer it if you didn't call me Master Rean all the time. Perhaps so, but you will always be Master Rean to me. May I help you with anything? Actually, I'd like to use the springs. Oh, this is the hot springs, okay. Are they open by any chance? Why, yes, of course. As it so happens, cleaning was only finished not too long ago. Oh no, they got swapped, didn't they? You can have any, or even all of them to yourself if you so wish. Sounds wonderful. I might just take you up on your offer. Feels like it's been ages since I've had a chance to enjoy them. The entrance is to the right. Enjoy, Master Rean. Are we gonna have one of those stereotypical anime like hot spring scenes right now? Maybe we should go around and let everyone know I'm okay first. They've all been so worried. Cause the main story to advance. I don't think I missed anything. What day is it? Oh yeah, there's nothing we can miss by now. Okay, that at least according to my guide. Okay, let me just pull that up. Okay. Well, they were just cleaned. A nice warm soak while enjoying the scenery sounds like just the thing right now.
You really can't beat an outdoor hot spring. Feels like all the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away.
Not for long. You're gonna get stressed out real fast.
I don't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came in here. Still, what am I supposed to do now? Chancellor Osborne's been shot, the capital's been occupied, and now even Trista and the Academy are under the Noble Alliance's control. Then there's Crow. I was practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him. Even borrowing the power of something like a divine knight wasn't enough to fight him on equal terms. Far from it. It was hopeless from the start. I didn't realize before, but he was holding back against me the whole time. Even without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly.
I don't know about that.
Yet there was me, all happy, thinking that I'd won. Right before he knocked me back with a single blow. If only I wasn't so weak. If only I'd been able to hold my ground. Maybe things would have been different. Instead, I ended up running away and leaving everyone else behind. There's no point in blaming how things ended on Celine or Valimar. None of this is their fault. This is all on me. Because of that, I've lost everything. I'd finally found a place where I felt I belonged, and people to share it with, and I lost it all. I thought my life was finally gaining some direction, but now I feel totally lost again.
Rean? Sorry if I'm bothering you.
Elise, did you want to use the springs too?
I heard you were here, so I thought that perhaps I could come and join you.
I mean, I know we used to come in here together when we were kids, but we're a little old for that now, don't you think? I'm not so sure it's the best idea.
Please, we're siblings. There's no need to feel so self-conscious. And you must be exhausted after all that's happened. So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you.
Okay, it wasn't the stereotypical scene. A little awkward.
The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time. I'd forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
Yeah, same here. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow really relaxes me. And it's plenty relaxing even without a bottle of sake in hand, despite what Master Kafai might tell you.
He's always been a heavy drinker. To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or three whenever he visits.
I'm sorry. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that...
You're not the only one. It's like everyone I meet has to go out of their way for me. It's how things have been for my whole life. How everyone feels like they have to be around me.
Oh my goodness, you sound like a pick-me boy, Rean, but I think you have a bit more of a good reason.
What do you mean?
It happened the day Dad picked me up in that blizzard 12 years ago. It happened the day when I lost control and scared you 8 years ago. It happened the day Master Kafai cut short my years of training. It even happened only last month, when everyone risked their lives so that I, and I alone, could be saved.
That's not...
Looking back on my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good. All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone I know, giving nothing worthwhile in return. On the contrary, I've brought nothing but misfortune to them instead. Like I'm some kind of curse. I don't have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me. Not when I seemingly can't do a thing to return that kindness and am too weak to fight for them when they need it most. None of this should have ever happened. If I'd known it would, if I'd known things would ever become like this, then I'd never have gone to the academy to begin with.
Stop. Do you seriously mean all that you've just said? The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be? I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid. I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and all of your other acquaintances feel the same. So please, from the bottom of my heart,
Just shut up.
please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly.
And by shut up, I meant like Rean to shut up, not her.
Of course you do. You just don't realize it. You care so much about the people who matter to you. So why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you? Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates. What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
They... They were smiling. They all believed that we'd see each other again. That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited, and that one day, we'd move forward together as a class again, just like we did before. Maybe there's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time. I believe in all of them, and if they see me as worthy of their trust, then I'd like to try and believe in myself too. We're classmates, and more than that, we're friends. So long as I keep moving forward, I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again.
I think so too, Rean.
Thanks, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though.
Still, I'm really thankful to have you in my life. I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I'd appreciate it if you kept looking out for me. And while it might be a ways away, I'll keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of.
I'm always proud of you, you know? And of course I will. I see all's well that ends well. Your Highness?
And you've brought Celine, too.
Hope you don't mind us barging in. What brings you here? I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Rean? And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest. Considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch.
You were waiting?
Were you listening in the whole time? Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike? But I see you've done a fine enough job for the both of us. Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach. I'm so jealous.
I appreciate your concern, though. Still, Elise is one thing, but I'm not entirely comfortable sharing the springs with you, Your Highness.
Oh, come now, Rean. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned. That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well? This would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our bond as honorary siblings. Wouldn't you agree? Your Highness, please! I'm sorry, okay?
Huh?
About, you know, things. I'm not exactly all that cognizant of human feelings and the like. Emma often points out as much. But thinking back, I have done some things that were probably quite insensitive in your eyes.
Look at you.
Huh?
If anything, I should be the one apologizing. I shouldn't have taken my frustrations out on you like that. Can you forgive me?
Forgive you? Why would I need to? I really don't get you sometimes. What was that? That sounded like...
I know exactly what that was. It's that magic knight we ran into on the way down the mountain.
I had a feeling Toval's art wasn't enough to finish it off. But the fact it's still active isn't the only problem. It sounds like it's coming this way.
Am I gonna fight with Toval? That's the only person I... Oh, Toval and maybe... Dad? I'm not sure what his... I can't remember his actual name. But Rean's dad, maybe? You're certain then? That this magic knight something or other is coming here? I'm certain. I can sense its mana moving towards us. It's still a fair distance away for now, but it's getting closer by the minute. It's coming from the direction of the valley behind the village. I thought I'd finished it off, but I should have made sure. I didn't think anything could survive that fall, but if anything could, it'd be one of those things. No, you did what you could. You shouldn't blame yourself. Still, why would it be coming here? My guess is because you're here. Or more specifically, because the Ashen Awakener is here. It's after Rean? So these magic knights may have some connection with the Divine Knights? Well, that makes this easy. If it's after me, then I should be the one to go out and stop it. But you'd be putting yourself in danger. I'll be fine, and I won't let it get anywhere near the village. In a way, I have to. If I can't do this, what hope do I have of getting Class 7 back together again? Well, sounds like your mind's made up. And you appear to have recovered enough in my eyes. Alright then, I have no objections. We'll have all of the villagers ready to evacuate as a precaution. Take care, Rean. Thanks, Mom. Dad. Let me come with. I doubt I could compare to Sarah, but I ain't too shabby in a fight. Really? Thank you. I feel a lot better having you around, honestly. Okay, so Toval, Celine, you guys almost ready to head out? Actually, if you don't mind, Rean, I'd like to come with you. You would? Elise? This is not an opponent to be taken lightly, a fact I'm sure you're well aware of. I fully understand the dangers this will entail. Combat etiquette is imperative to calling oneself a noble, and I am familiar with the sword style of the Schwarzer family. You trained me yourself, Rean. Well, that's true, but you're sure that this is what you want to do, Elise? Yes, I am. My brother has chosen his path, and as his sister, I feel I have a duty to support him. No, not only as a sister, as a daughter of House Schwarzer, I have every intention of doing whatever is within my power. My, how you've grown. Indeed, as your father, I couldn't be more proud. Take her with you, Rean. I have plenty of faith in her abilities as a swordsman, but I also think she would keep you from doing anything too rash. Dad, come on. I don't think you got anything to worry about. She's stronger than you're giving her credit for. Like your dad said, she knows her way around a sword, and she's pretty good at using her Arcus, too. She saved me and her highness from more than a few tough spots on our way here, even. Yes, she did. And I'm sure she'll be capable of even more with her beloved brother at her side. But still, they're in a fight together with the same style. That's kind of cute. Hold on, since when has Elise had an Arcus? Oh, left that fun detail out when catching you up, didn't I? Prince Oliver gave me a couple of spares, actually. And I had a hunch these two would have a knack for them with a bit of practice, so I showed them the ropes on the way here. I know you're against her coming with us, but we really don't have much time here. And it's pretty clear that nothing you say is going to change your mind. So I think it's time you gave up and we get going. Fine, you can come too, Elise. But don't even think of doing anything that will put you any further in harm's way than you need to be. Promise, okay? I promise. Alright, let's start getting ready then. If either of you need to do anything last minute, get it done now. After that, we'll make our way for Ymir's back entrance. Okay, battle order. Okay, this is just... interesting. The level difference is pretty crazy. 41, 37, 47. It makes sense. Like, Elise would not be better than Rean, even when he's in a weakened state. Rean's in a weakened state, and Toval is not as strong as Sarah, but stronger than Rean when he's weakened. So that makes sense. And with that, we are gonna end the episode right at the end of at the exit, pretty much right where we started it. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.